Welcome to TCD's prescription whiteboard series, and in this particular episode, this is episode 3 of the topic we've been talking about. And so today we are going to be talking about the significance of confidence, courage, self-worth, and self-esteem. So now, and I'm also going to be telling you, showing you practical ways that you can apply it to your life because you need it to thrive. So let's start with self-esteem. I've told you self-esteem is regard, confidence is belief, self-worth, courage. Okay, so, this is very faint. I'm going to rewrite it, please. The blue is not giving me the vibes I want. The blue is just misbehaving. So confidence, courage, okay, self-worth, courage. So let me give you an example. If you've not watched the first 2 episodes, you need to go back and check to be able to understand this particular episode, right? So let me give you an example. This is Priska. This is Priska. Oh my god. This is Priska now, right? This is Priska. And Priska has a high self-esteem, which means Priska values herself. Priska honors herself. Priska places high regard on herself. She has a high self-esteem, right? Okay, so, which means she feels good about herself. And that is very nice, very ideal. Okay, because this is the basis. But Priska has a poor self-worth. Let me use blue for that one. Poor self-worth. Priska has a poor self-worth, okay? So that means, even though she loves herself, feels good about herself, she doesn't believe she deserves certain things. Priska doesn't believe she deserves a good spouse. So she's always drawn to toxic men. And she's wondering what is wrong with her. She has not been able to understand. There's a way you understand something, it becomes subconscious. You do it subconsciously. You now know what you deserve. You go for it. So she needs to work on her self-worth. She doesn't know she deserves high-paying jobs. She doesn't know she deserves high-paying clients. She doesn't know she deserves to be recognized at certain events. She doesn't know she deserves to be influential. So she has a high self-esteem. She feels good about herself, but she has a poor self-worth. Now, another one is, for example, this is Michael. Okay, this is Michael. This is Michael, right? Michael. Priska. Pardon the design, Sha. We're just explaining. This is Michael. Okay? And so Michael has confidence, believes in himself. But let me write it. He has confidence. He has confidence. But this confidence is shaking because he does not have a high self-esteem. Like I said, you cannot believe in something you don't know. You cannot believe in something you don't regard first. The reason this particular marker is sold is because we regard this as a marker. We use it to write. And so we don't pick it on the floor. We buy it. We pay to buy it. We give out money because we know the worth. So he has confidence. But he doesn't have self-esteem. And so that confidence will be shaken. It won't be steady. So he needs to build self-esteem first. Okay? He will build self-esteem first. And then build self-worth. Know the things he deserves. Know the things he is worth. To enable him now have the confidence. Right? So even though he just has confidence, and confidence fluctuates, it's actually temporary. It's not so permanent. Okay? You can have confidence today and not have confidence tomorrow. You can have confidence in a particular aspect and not have confidence in another aspect. So if he's struggling to build this, it's because he hasn't worked on this. He has not had high regard on himself. He has not known what he deserves. He has not worked on his self-worth. And so why then is he working to believe in himself when he doesn't even have this too? You understand? So what happens is that he goes out for meetings. He puts on his camera to record a video, and he's flopping because he still feels he doesn't deserve to be seen. He still feels he doesn't believe, he doesn't, he doesn't, he's not good enough. So you see, he needs to work on this to be able to do this, to be able to now be confident. Okay, now let's talk about courage. Now this is Abigail. Abigail. Abigail has confidence. Sorry. Yes, Abigail has confidence and doesn't have courage. So she has confidence, which means she believes in herself, but she doesn't have courage. And like I said, oh, this marker is already misbehaving. This is courage, right? I just hope it's seen. This is courage. He doesn't have courage. Now, what happens is that he can believe in himself, because definitely for you to believe in yourself, you need to have a high self-esteem and self-worth. But he doesn't have courage, which means in situations where he is sure, he knows the outcome, he will go for it. But then in situations he's not sure, he will not go for it because he doesn't have the courage to try new things, the boldness to take risk. And the reason we take risk, calculated risk actually, is because we need to grow our confidence level. If you never try new things, you can't grow this one. So apart from building your self-esteem and your self-worth, you need to also take bold steps, try new things, dare to try, for you to be able to believe in yourself. So if you don't have this can't work. This won't grow. All right? So I just hope if you need to watch this video again and again to understand better, I think you should. Okay? So let me give you an example. Which other one have I not done? Okay, now let me still use Priska. So Priska has a high self-esteem, but has a poor self-worth. So even though, I love the fact that I can sing, I know how to sing, I esteem my talent of singing. But when it's time for Priska to charge, to perform a song, or to do something, she doesn't go for it. She feels she doesn't deserve it. Or when it's time for Priska to be out there to do something, a competition of a performance, she says no, she can't do it because she doesn't feel she deserves to be seen. At this point, I know that you are listening and you're like, wow, this is me. I feel good about this, but then when it's time to now act, I'm slacking because I'm not sure. I don't have the courage. Just put them together and look at yourself. Is that something I'm not yet compared? So we have another diagram here. So this is Kingsley, okay? And he has self-worth, he has self-esteem, and of course confidence, because like I said, you cannot build confidence if you don't have the first two. Now this courage has to do with, like I said, fearlessness and the rest of it. He doesn't have it. So he'll always go for the things he's sure of. And then the things he needs to dare to try, he will run away from it. He can't try public speaking for the first time. He can't do things because he's afraid. So when you're afraid, what you need is courage, and you need to get the four of them. So now that I've actually compared the four of them, I'm now going to tell you what it looks like to have the four. Right? So let's clean. What does it look like to have the four? Okay, so this is Esther. This is Esther. Esther has confidence, which means she has a high self-esteem. She has a high self-worth. And she has courage. Yes. So, before I get into that, it's actually possible to have a high self-esteem and a poor self-worth. It's possible to regard yourself, okay, love yourself, honor yourself, and still don't know what you deserve. Let me give you an example. I love to sing. I value myself. I honor myself as a singer. And then, I don't know how to place worth on that talent. In that I know the things I deserve. Not just money, peace of mind, concentration, happiness, to be able to deliver. So it's actually possible to have a high self-esteem and a poor self-worth. You don't know the value you carry. Apart from charging and the rest of them, there's some things you deserve as peace. So I can love myself, honor myself, and then don't know the things I deserve, that I'm worth some things. Even though it's rare, but it happens. So now back to what I was saying. Confidence. Esther has self-esteem. She regards herself. She has self-worth. She knows the things she deserves and she's worth. She then has confidence, which means she now believes in herself, having gotten these two rights, the self-esteem and self-worth. Now, she decides to also build courage. Okay? And now, this courage that she has built will now be improving her confidence. If you take a step, you do something new, you try something you've been afraid of, even if you might not do it well, it makes you understand that, it's actually doable. It's not impossible to do. I can actually do this. Oh, wow. What happened to David in the Bible if you're a Christian? David, when he wanted to kill Goliath, something was his confidence. I've done it before. I killed lions and bears, so even though Goliath might seem pickable, I've done something tough before, so what happened? He has been trying. He has been doing some things courageously. He has been, I keep saying this, your acts of courage will help your confidence level greatly improve. So if this year you've not tried something, you've not stepped out of your shell, you've not done it for the first time, you've not dared to try, you've not done something that seems impossible in your mind, you're not doing your confidence any good. So you see, after you have built your self-esteem, your self-worth, and you definitely now have confidence, keep doing this. Keep doing the acts of courage. Write your first book. There's something called the principle of a first time. Do things for the first time. Do it again. Do it again. Keep doing it, and you see this will improve. Next time you want to do something, maybe not similar, but because you've done something tough before, that might look like it, but maybe not the same. The confidence is there. So, now that you know the difference and how to apply it to your life, you need to now pay attention, look inward. Where am I not getting it right? And then work on it. I've done well, haven't I? And I hope this greatly helps you. So if you want to register in School of Confidence to learn more, definitely to learn more, we have 4 courses. As you can see on the screen, our website is there, our phone number is there. Do well to register. And we have a conference coming on the 23rd October to 26th October. Fix Your Confidence Conference. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. So do well to join in. My name is Miss Omai Lichko, and of course, I am your confidence doctor. Bye for now, and see you in the next series.